You do not understand how many recordings I've just had to take, so I've realised my phone is iffy. Anyways, yo, my name is Anarchy Skates, also known as Oakley, also known as Oak Tree. Trying to think of all the other nicknames I get called that aren't offensive. Um, so this is my skate documentary about my experiences currently about skating, because what I was thinking is the only way I'm going to progress in my inner self is projecting my outer self. Okay, so there'll probably be more documentaries like this up on the channel, probably some more skate clips and stuff like that, because I'm just trying to find that motivation to get back out of bed. Ignore the fact that I'm wearing a dressing gown and I'm going to be wearing the same clothes through the whole video. I'm filming these all in one night. It's 2:42 right now and I've got nothing better to do because everybody's asleep. So yeah mate, let's just get on with it. Right, so on this section I want to cover up my experiences before skating. So I was alright in primary school, not that that matters because I was out of that quickly, but in secondary school I was quite troubled in secondary school. So I used to get bullied quite a lot, which I really see now. I was a little nerd, so I completely understand that. But as the years went by, about year 9, I just couldn't be asked for school anymore. So I was practically thrown out of school by myself and the teachers. And when that happened, I remember my mum turning around to me being like, "Why did you do that for? Why did you act like that for? Blah 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 blah." And when I explained it, she was like, "Oh, do you know what? Fair enough, fair enough." Yeah, but my mum didn't have to deal with most of it. Lucky for her, it was more when I was moved into social, which is a story for another time. But I will be bringing up social quite a lot because obviously that's the placement I'm in now. So in year 9 and stuff, I started playing up, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, because I didn't think school was right for me. They didn't teach me in the way that I needed them to. I struggled with like reading, with writing and stuff like that. So it was really difficult for me to actually stay in a classroom and sit still. I'm going to be honest, I'm currently waving my legs around right now because I do struggle sitting still. Um, oh, my brain's gone blank. Oh, there we go. So when I used to struggle in school, I used to have two amazing teachers and like some amazing support staff. So I used to have one teacher called Mr. Ricketts. He was my music teacher. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have had this first board. Okay. And then I had a second teacher who was my art teacher. Absolutely lovely woman, Miss Basham. Yeah, if anybody's at Priory, just tell them I said hi. Um, Absolutely lovely people. So because I was kicked out of school, I needed to find something else to do. So I started busking, which, if you don't know, that's playing guitar practically on a street corner and making money. So I started busking, saving up for my first board with my mum. So I'd go out busking every Saturday, every Sunday, because that was my escape for a bit, where I'd try and make as much money as I could. I'd come home, I'd whack it in a little jewellery box of my mum's, hide it from myself so I didn't spend it on sweets, and then we made about 50 quid in about 5 weeks. So I bought my first ever deck, which I've actually got, which was a Zero Legacy Ransom deck, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. She's all beaten up, and there's an explanation for that later. But yeah, it was an amazing deck. I remember when me and my mum were so chuffed about getting it. I could use this as a table. Yeah, mate, we're using this as a table. So we used to save up money quite a lot to try and get me different skate parts and stuff like that. So I think first trick on this deck was a nosebleed or a nose stool, depending on what you want to call it, which is practically where you balance your nose on the curb. And it was such a difficult trick at the time for me because I'd only just started. I was about 15. Because before that, all I do is cruise. So I was about 15 when I first started doing that, and my skating sparked off from there. I'm currently diagnosed with depression and getting a test for ADHD and some other mental health problems. Yeah, but what I've always found out is skating has always been my escape. Skating has always kept me in such a better mind state to conquer new things. Skating, I feel like skating is one of those things where you have the most creative task in the world, which is reshaping the world into your image, which is extremely powerful. So when you used to shape your image, yeah, you'd go to a skate park or you'd go watch on a Thrasher video or something, and you'd see someone do a trick. You'd be like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So here down South Sea, we don't have a lot, but we've got a lot, if that makes sense. Like, we don't have a lot in my skill limit, but we have a lot if I was better. So when I first started skating, it helped me out a lot. Do you know how nice it is just to whack your headphones in nice and loud, forget the world exists, and just skate. Just skate around, have a laugh, it doesn't matter. Chill out with lads and just laugh it all off, you know? So I first started learning ollies and stuff like that, manis. Oh my days, manis. With this board, it's got the biggest razor tail in the world because of how many times I tried manuals. So just trying to put it down nicely so it doesn't slam on the floor. Just whack up my bed. So manuals are when you skate on like 2 wheels. I don't even have a tech deck to show you what I mean, but it should hopefully just be mainly skaters that understand it a bit. If you don't know it, then search it up. But yeah, I remember manuals and nose stools being my first trick. I don't want to make this talking bit too long. It's already at like 6 minutes, so I'm going to cut this, play some more skating, and then I'll keep talking. And I am back. I'm still wearing the same clothes. I'm still the same me. So in Havant, yeah. So I was moved down social care down Havant due to quite a few arguments with my mum. Let's put it that way. I was moved down Havant, my own choice, and I was introduced to 2 lads, Tom and Taylor. Honestly, wicked lads, yeah. If you know who I'm on about, then honestly, you're in the right spot. So Tom and Taylor helped me out a lot. They pushed me quite a lot. So I think the first time I met them, I missioned to Bearwood, which I didn't know where to go. I was literally following Google Maps like a mindless zombie on my phone trying to figure out where it is. So I managed to get to Bearwood, and Honestly, what a time. Yeah, you had all the lads, all the chicks, everything. We're all just chilling out and laughing. We didn't even know each other, but you could tell we were mates already. And why is that? Because you skate. Literally, if you pick up skating, yeah, and you meet another skater, you're best mates with them already. Or I can't even speak. I'm dyslexic in the mouth and in reading and writing. Nah, you're best mates already. So it didn't matter what you did. Doesn't matter about anything. I thought I had 3 amps up there. I've got an Xbox up there. But I thought it was an amp. My bad. I'll get sidetracked. So back to the subject that matter, yeah. So skating is a community sport. It's where you want to be around people. You can even just whack your headphones in and still skate with people. They don't care. Skate parks, I understand they're scary. But if there's any like younger people watching, yeah, or somebody thinking about, yo, I want to try and skate now. Honestly, don't be afraid to go into a skate park. A skate park will provide you with the most warmth going in the world, and it will make you feel so much better in yourself. So my rule is when I go to skate parks is set myself a goal, set myself a little tick box. Cause where I'm pretty good at ramps, yeah. I set myself a little go-to box like, oh, I've got to try a rock to fakie, a nollie pivot to fakie rock, stuff like that. So my best tip, even if you're not skating, even if you just want something out you live by, have a little tick box in your head about the things you've done and celebrate your small achievements. That's something I didn't do, and I suffer with manic depression, which is a major fight in my life, because most times life does get very tough, and that's even if you don't have depression, it gets really tough. But you've got to remember you can push through it, which is what skating taught me. Yeah, I think of life like a skateboard. No matter how rough the floor is, if there's a ledge, I'm going to try and skate it. And that's what you want to do. You want to try and get to your ledge. You want to try and get up your steps. So my best tip of advice is probably don't follow your goals directly. Find different loopholes and little things that make it a bit easier for you to climb up that mountain. You know what I mean? I don't know why I say that so much. But yeah, I'm going to cut this bit out now and then cut to more skating, then go back to the next part. Yeah, mate.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Promotion. Boo, 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 boo. going.
I went way too far.
Oh.
So, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about in this, so I'll just talk about my tricks and stuff. So, my best trick currently, I've got to say, I don't land them consistently. I used to, but now they're a bit everywhere. So, on flat ground, I've got to say it's probably a front side shove it. I remember learning those down Fareham with a lad named Jake. It was torture trying to learn them, but I did it in the end, and that's what counts. Doesn't matter how long something takes you, as long as you land it, you're okay. And then I think my least favourite trick, probably like anything backside. Backside tricks just throw me off, man. Apart from on ramps. I'm going to separate this into street and ramps. So street, anything backside freaks me out. Yeah, backside 180s, I can do them, I just hate doing them. Backside shoves, perfectly fine. I can't even kickflip, I don't know why I'm saying all of this. I'm more of a freestyle skater now. But anyways, any backside tricks are just gross to me. In moderation, obviously. But yeah, and on ramps, I think my best tricks, probably my hanging axle, because I'm going to be honest, I never put my heel back, so my axles kind of just droop down like that as you go across, which is really funny. Probably a 5-0. My nollie pivot to fakie, that's sick. And probably pop to rock, that's quite a fun one. So yeah, I don't really think there's much else to add, mate. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this or whatever, learning about my skating. And yeah, I'm hoping to make more in the future. Should hopefully be going on a summer tour around the UK and filming quite a lot of clips there. So safe one, I guess. And I'll start posting more skating clips and stuff like that, so you're not just here for no reason. Yeah, mate, so that's it. Well, that's the short version anyway. I can't be asked to keep sitting here and filming this. This chair's doing my head in. So I'll catch you all in a bit.